Hi guys, it's Robbo here and welcome to Conan Exiles. Two things I'll apologise for straight off the bat is, number one, sorry if there's a bit of maybe a humming noise in the background in the audio. It's currently 10:50 at night here where I am in Australia and it is still 30 degrees, so I have to have the air conditioner going, which is directly above my computer. I've been trying to leave it for as long as I could today to start playing this game, but yeah, I can't do anything about it. It is that fucking hot here at the moment. And number two is that I haven't posted any videos for a while, but I have been extremely busy. I've had surgery and been back in the gym, and yeah, that's probably my only reason. I've done a video card, a graphics card upgrade on my computer. I've moved up to a ASUS GTX 1060. I've got all my settings maxed out to Ultra. I may have to change it once I get into the game, but I haven't played any of this yet. From what I'm told, the online servers are still down, so I'm going to go into the single player. I just jumped in and tried this pretty much just to make sure it would work. So that's why I may have to adjust video settings, because I didn't without it when I first started, when I was playing it without the video recording, but now I'm recording, I may have to dull the video settings slightly, we'll see. I haven't played this game. I have not played this game at all. I've watched a couple of YouTube videos. I can't even tell you who they're by, but once I'll have a look and I'll name drop. I'll tell you whose videos I've been watching because they've been quite good. As I said, I haven't played this. I've gotten a little bit sick of ARK, so I've heard this game is a lot like ARK, so that's why I've moved to this. So without any buggerising around, I'm going to get straight into it. So yeah, I'm not sure how much, if at all, my FPS will drop. But when I was just playing on single player without recording, it wasn't dropping at all. And I've got everything maxed out. I've got everything on Ultra, so we'll have a play around. Obviously, I'm going to be a male. I'm a male. We'll be a male. Now let's have a look, because watching in the videos, there are quite a few different races. And he didn't go through all of them. Let's start at the start. Hyborians encompass those descendant of the barbaric worshipper of Bori, who swept from the North millennia ago and destroyed the ancient empire of Acheron. The original Hyborians were tawny-haired and grey-eyed, but intermingling with other races has diversified their appearance. Well, yeah, whatever. Chimerian, barbaric and warlike. The Chimerians are the descendants of the ancient Atlanteans. They fight on foot mainly and make savage raids on their neighbours to the east, north and south. Yep, right. Stygian, hope I said that right. Stygians are ruled by the king Caspian, whatever that is, but it is no secret that the priests. No secret that the priests are true to power in the lands under the black ring of cable of sorcerers led by the Thoth. Amon rivals the priests in power and influence. I am going to struggle with a lot of these words. If there's one thing I ever failed, it was English. Tribal Himalayan, wedged between the Turanians to the north and the Vendians to the south. Himalayans have developed a fierce survivalist society. They are fiercely loyal to one another and quick to turn against their multitude of enemies. I don't really feel like reading all of this, and from what I can just reading it, it's not going to make much of a difference. I feel like religion makes more of a difference. Darkest Land, yeah, descendants of Rome, whether after escaping slavery in the east. The most tribe who have carved themselves an empire on the shores. Although I do think that in the game, depending on what race you are, depends on your armour and weaponry and so on. Are known to be mysterious and secretive, which increase their reputation as powerful sorcerers. Well, I don't want to be a sorcerer. I'm not into that sort of type of gameplay, really. Shite, very little known about the Black Kingdom, but merchants and adventurers report back with tales of both savage tribes and great civilizations thriving amongst the vast landscape. Nordheimer, yellow-haired... Yeah, no, I'm not playing this game. And red-haired Vanir are the pale-skinned, blue-eyed race who rule the kingdoms north of Comeria. Known for being wayward and fierce, they use their powerful builds and brute strength to overwhelm their enemies in battle. That sounds like the type of player that I want to be. What was that then? Nordheimer. The tribe of Pict land are continually at war with each other, their neighbours, and anybody who is unfortunate to wander into their territory. The life of the average Pict is one of constant, unrelenting horror as dark gods and bloody wars threaten to snatch away life and soul at every turn. Yes, a little bit dark for the way I want to play this game, although this seems like it's going to be a very dark game. Shemite, nomadic Shemites are notorious for their skill with their bows and their duplicity as traders. Pastoral people are considered calmer and more civilized, with highly skilled artisans such as the smiths of Arkbitiana, whatever that says. Dafari, barbaric to the core. Dafari are savage bandits and murderers that fall... No. Vendheim, referred to as the Golden King of Vendheim, has a caste of rulers who are considered close to divinity, in particular the sister of the king, Devi Yasmina, is well known for her unearthly beauty. See, how is the fucking king's sister relevant to how I'm going to play this game? I suppose at some point it might be, but... Fuck. Zamorian are reputed to be the best thieves in the world, and cities such as Shindaza the Wicked and the City of Thieves reinforce... Yep. Zingarian noblemen are renowned for their chivalry and swordplay, while Zingarian sailors are cursed in seaports around the civilized world as coarse brutes. Now, whoever I was watching, whatever his name is, which I'll drop when I can remember it or when I go back and watch another video, was playing as the Zingarian, but I think I might play as the Nordheimer. Is that who I decided on? Yes, they're brute strength. Right, that's who I'm going to play as. Nordheimer. Next. Religion. God who requires no worship. I feel like worshipping gods in this is going to be quite important, so I don't know. Set God of serpents and sacrifice. God of cannibals. God of right and justice. I don't really want to be a cannibal, even though this is quite a dark game. I don't want to be a cannibal. God of serpents and sacrifice. I don't know. I don't like sacrifice. I'm a very selfish person. So, God of right and justice it is. I'm assuming that they're going to put more religions in here at some place. Some point. Next voice.
Please. Death is coming.
Death is coming.
Yeah.
Death is coming.
The gods are watching. The gods are watching.
Hey!
Death is coming.
Hey!
Well,
Down.
it's out of 5 and 6.
Oh!
Seems like
Is coming.
6.
Hey!
I'll just go with number 5, I think. I don't know. I don't know if I choose number 6 if my bloke's going to just run around yelling all the time. I think
down.
at least this fella seems reasonable and actually speaks. Next. So we've got lots of options with head and face and everything like that. And to be quite honest, as much as I enjoy personalising characters sometimes, I don't spend hours doing it like some people do. Now, we were golden of hair, I remember that. Eyebrows, well, they're probably... What the fuck has he got? Bright red eyebrows? No, same as hair colour. Facial hair, well, that's a bit disappointing. Cosmetics. Eyeshadow, no, we don't want any eyeshadow, do we? Oh, well, give him black eyes. No, we don't want eyeshadow. Lip colour, black lips. No, can't do anything with lips. Alright. Next, face detail. I might just randomise this. I'm not really that concerned with building a character perfectly. Mouth. Yeah, that'll do. Ears. Give me a look at these ears here. That'll do. We don't want big sticky outy ears. What about your eyes? Give us a look at your eyes. That's probably pretty close. Spacing, maybe they could be just slightly closer together. That'll do. Body features. Height. Well, I'm quite tall, so we'll make this fella quite tall. And they're meant to be brutes, so we'll make him quite tall. Physique. Endowment. Well, I'm playing with this. What about full nudity? No, we can't say anything. I'm playing with this on no nudity just for the sake of uploading. I'm not that worried. We'll give him... Look, he's equipped. He's not the best around, but you don't want to hurt people either. Give him some big man boobs. No, we'll give him a bit of a chest, you know, something like that. Next, finalise character. Of Robbo. Condemned to death, exile and climb. Freeing slaves. Debauchery. Contaminating a well. What did I do in that well? It's not like I could have tipped, you know, this oil or something down there. Might have just took a shit in the well. Anyone who removes this body, living or dead, from the cross will be flayed alive along with all members of their family. Confirm. So this is who we are. I don't know how we're going to get off the cross if no one's allowed to let us off there, but look, maybe we just wiggle free. This video itself is not going to show much gameplay at all, because it's taken me so long to get through this. This is the worst thing about character customization, but at the same time, I didn't want to miss anything.
This land is not loved.
I didn't want to not record anything.
Shall I cut you down? It might kill you.
Might fucking kill you and your family too.
It might have been kinder to leave you on the cross.
He's speaking, but his lips aren't moving. Well, not when I've got my eyes open anyway.
We will meet again.
Probably. Plan on killing a lot of people in this game. Here we go. We're getting into it. Preparing character, preparing world. Let's have a look at this. Let's have a look at this. It does look quite pretty. I've been told it plays a lot like ARK. We look pretty stable at 60 FPS. So now I've changed my buttons around a bit. So we're collecting plant fibers and insects and seeds. What's that? Feels like I'm already in some sort of trouble. Stones, yep, we've got stones, more plant fibers. I feel like I should just be collecting a lot of stuff right at the moment. I've got all this set on 1 times. When I was setting this up, I could have changed the amount of experience I collected, but I didn't. Just On ARK I would, but that's only because I've played it so much, but on this I feel like I want the full experience of having to grind for the first playthrough anyway. I didn't look at this bloke on the cross, I meant to. We look stable at 60 FPS, so I'm not going to worry too much about changing anything. Oh, here we go. Fucking walk straight past these. Water skin and some sort of a note.
Left to rot among the ruins of the past. There are others here, slaves, bandits and cannibals, exiles from lands I've never heard of. Some of them try to scrape a life from the wasteland, scrabbling in the rocks and sand for their own place. I cannot go on. The life that I left behind haunts me. The sun over the glittering spires of Belverus has forever denied me. The smell of my daughter's hair. I will pass the ghost fence, and this cursed land will finally end me. To whoever reads this note, I leave the last of my water and this message. Stranger, you have my pity. You do not know how cursed you truly are.
Yeah, right, so that was pretty morbid. That's a good way to start. See, this thing keeps lighting up every time I go near it. Proceed to interact. It's going to fall on me?
Behold, bonded one, the very boundaries of civilization. Beyond the passage of our highways lie the wild places of the world, where untamed savages make endless war upon each other.
Big talking rock.
You cannot pass into the endless wastes enslaved. Your bonding prevents it. Return. Follow the road. Any road. All roads lead to the city.
So I just assume he wants us to follow this road. Yeah, okay. When that thing started talking, I didn't know if there was a person behind me or what was going on. Right, we'll just follow the road, I guess. Just keep picking up things as we go. I've already had a quick look through the crafting menu just then, if you didn't notice. I already know from watching gameplay that you eat handfuls of insects and they basically give you no food. My food and my water are going to drop fast. I already know that. So that's one thing I don't have to figure out by myself. I'm hoping to find some sticks here soon so I can make probably a pickaxe. What's this? Do I need plant fibers? How many plant fibers do I need? 25. What have I got? 20. Alright, well I better keep getting more plant fibers then. Here's some sticks. Branches. Sorry, branches they're called. Branches, rocks, branches. Rocks, rocks. Stone. Rocks. More branches. Let's see what we can do now. We can craft a pick, so we'll craft our pick. Still haven't quite got enough plant fibers. I've got to go pretty bloody heavy on the plant fibers to be able to make anything here. I've gained a level. Right, so I'll grab a few more plant fibers because I want to start making some sort of clothing while I'm having a look through these levels. So I'm just going to start by making the coarse tunic. We'll craft that to start with. Let's have a look at the level up. Strength determines damage that you do in melee. Agility is a measure of the ability to move when wearing different types of clothing and has a direct effect on armor. Vitality determines the size of your health pool. Accuracy determines the damage you do with ranged weapons. Grit determines the size of your stamina pool. Encumbrance is a measure of how much you can carry. Increase encumbrance to increase how much you can carry. Well, yeah, okay. You probably didn't need to put that second bit in there. What's that bloody noise? Tunic's finished. What else were we up to here? Survival is a measure of ability to live in harsh conditions. It affects how easily your food is metabolized. You metabolize food. I've got 2 points. I feel like given that my water and my food are going to go down quickly, that survival could be important. I feel just because of playing ARK that encumbrance and grit would be important also. I'm going to put one into encumbrance because I'm going to be collecting a lot of things till I find somewhere to build until I can build. And I might put one in survival just because I feel like I want to be spending as little time eating and drinking as possible and as much time doing everything else. Learn recipes. I've got 1 point available. Obviously I can learn apprentice craftsman. Stone hatchet, fibre bed roll and twine. I can't learn anything else by the look of it. It requires level 2, level 1, cost of 50. Can I learn? Well, I don't really need to learn the acrylite set. I might, yeah, I'll learn the apprentice craftsman. I think that's all I can actually learn at the moment. Right, so let's be on our way. Still collecting things. I need to get bloody hands on a lot of these plant fibres. I'm going to be spending a lot of the rest of this episode standing in bushes. In fact, I might leave this episode here and I will start the new episode when it looks like something interesting may happen, when I'm actually getting closer to the town. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Hopefully it will be a lot more interesting than this one.